What is up, you guys? Tanner, the Obsessed Car Detailer here, and I'm in the middle of a busy workday, but you know I got to take a couple of minutes out of it to show you a pretty cool car I have out in the shop. Now, this one is pretty rare. There was only 15,300 and I think 21 of them made in between 1996 and the year 2002. It's a BMW, so of course I'm super into it, and let me show you the car and tell you a little bit more about it. My customer called me to book this in, and he said, I have a BMW Z3. I need cleaned up to get sold. I'm like, all right. So anyway, the day of the appointment comes, and I see this sitting outside, and I'm like, wait a second. That's not a regular Z3. Now, a few things that make this not a regular Z3. And no, that is not a fake M badge on it. This is a real M Roadster. Now, when you come at the back of this, I think the rear width of these are actually, I think, 86 millimeters wider than a regular Z3. I think it actually sits 10 millimeters lower than a regular Z3. And of course, it has those beautiful quad tip exhausts. These are aftermarket taillights. Those are not the stock ones. Absolutely beautiful staggered 17-inch wheels on this. And you can see the lip on the back is absolutely massive compared to the one up front. Absolutely gorgeous car. You get these side vents on the M cars. Now there's a lot on the interior that is different. Of course, you get the M Roadster on that sill plate. Really nice two-tone gray and black interior. You get the M mats, the M wheel with the actual kind of M stitching in there, M shift knob. I like how there's a battery gauge and a coolant temperature gauge right there. Very, very nice interior. This thing I think only has 80,000 kilometers. It's in spectacular shape. One of the only things I'm not a huge fan of are these aftermarket headlights. I think I'd much rather the OEM ones, but it's all personal preference. And he does have the original headlights and taillights for this car. This will actually be going up for sale. So if anybody is actually interested in it, message me. I can get you in touch with the owner. I think he's gonna want like mid to high $20,000, and that's Canadian. But you can see the paint in this thing is absolutely fantastic. From what I can see, I think it's all original. And yeah, I don't think it's been in any major accidents. I think the owner would have better information about that. But from my eye, this thing looks pretty darn clean. Now, under the hood of this thing, give me a second. Let's see if I can figure this out. This was not easy to, there we go. So under the hood of this, depending on the model year, in 2001, they switched to the E46 M3 engine, which I think had 25 horsepower. And in the previous years, they used the E36 M3 motor. So when you come over here, it's got that nice BMW M Power on the engine. And again, this thing, even before this was in my shop for detailing, was spectacularly clean. This is an amazing car. Very, very cool to see something like this. I wish I could take this out on a test drive. This is actually one of the cars I wish I could drive, but I do not take any of my customer cars out. This thing is just beautiful, and I bet you it drives even better. So I just did a light interior on this and a quick polish on the paint. Got it looking very, very good. But yeah, I wanted to take a couple minutes and show you this car, because you definitely don't see too many of these. You'll see a lot of Z3s, but not too many of those real M Roadsters. But anyway, if you guys are still watching, I appreciate it. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you want to see more. We are about to tear back into the Corvette. I'm just waiting on a few more parts to show up, so we'll get that thing all back together and I get some content on that. I have been lining up some time with my buddy who is like a master BMW tech to come give me a hand on that E36. So that's going to be coming up. So there's going to be lots more videos coming up, and we are just getting into my busy season. So who knows what cool cars we're going to have in the shop. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.